Hey, are you interested in going into journalism, but you're too lazy to do any factual research of any kind? Well then, you may have what it takes to become an internet news journalist. How does one become an internet news journalist? Well, it's easy. No communication major required. All you gotta do is sign up for whatever quote-unquote news site there is, and then, well, you're off telling news to the world. So now, the question is, where do you begin? Well, you see, we call this internet news for a reason, in that it is news of whatever it is you find off of the internet. So that means you gotta do a lot of internet browsing, which I'm sure you're easy at. So, really, it doesn't matter what it is you're reporting on, whether it be a before and after photo of a former children's television studio, or some video of an early 90s game show pilot that just resurfaced on the web recently. If you feel the need to report it to the world, then do so, because this is the kind of stuff that the world totally needs to hear about. So, now that you've got your story, now comes the most important part of making an internet news article, the title. So, when making a title, it is always necessary to not simply explain what the article is going to be about, but rather, tell the reader that they're not gonna believe what they're about to read, because what millennials love most of all is suspense. So you want to create some suspense within your title so that whoever may find the article will click on it, and then we get the views. Or you may explain what you're talking about in your title, but you may put a comma after that and give them what your reaction was. Because remember, your reaction is what the reader's reaction should be, because a lot of the time, most readers don't know how they should react to a certain story, so giving the reaction for them makes it a whole lot easier. Now comes writing the article. So, when you are sourcing the information that you are putting into your article, remember, it doesn't matter where you got that source, whether it be from a wiki or a blog post, as long as you have a source to source your information to, then that's all the reader needs when reading the article. Now, when writing the article, it's always important to focus on the big picture. And I literally mean the big picture, in that you should have a big picture headlining your article, because the picture is what draws the reader's attention. So remember, put as many pictures as possible and as few words as possible, because nobody wants to read a long, wordy article, because then they're gonna get bored and then they won't read the whole thing. So get as many pictures as you can, write as few words as possible, and at the end of it, put in a little GIF from like a nostalgic movie or show that summarizes what your reaction is. Because remember, your reaction is what the reader's reaction should be. So, now that you have done all of that, you are ready to publish the article. It is out there now to the world, and we are making our money's worth. So, remember, follow all these steps, and you too could be working for any of these sites. So that is how you become an internet news journalist. We hope this video was helpful, and hopefully someday you may one day be the next Sabrina Erdely. Alright, so happy internet news writing. to all.